this ain't gonna be the last classic Thor. I'll tell you that much.
Right, yeah.
This ain't gonna be honestly, like, yeah, this ain't gonna be the last one.
Yeah,
there's gonna be plenty more
of them. Yeah, I agree.
Like there was classic Thor, and then there was that Ragnarok Thor that was basically classic Thor.
Yeah, and I was going to pick up the Ragnarok Thor, but I decided not to. And don't forget, we're also doing our Road to 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where we're giving away 2 figures, of course. So stay tuned on how to enter that later in our show. But yeah, let's welcome back everybody to the show. We're talking toys here. This is the Action Figure Podcast. I'm John, and this is Josh, of course. We're talking toys. Big week. You said you were excited about some things, though?
Yeah, the Aquaman stuff. I just like Aquaman.
You like the Aquaman stuff? Yeah, pretty good week. It is going to be McFarlane heavy, but it is what it is, man. He went for it. Can't deny Todd his glory. All right, first up from McFarlane. Just a recap from last week. We got the announcement of this, but now that we got the full solicitation of it, it is going to be a Target exclusive. It's part of that Cyborg Build-A-Figure wave. So with her, Wonder Woman Flashpoint, you do get to finish out the Cyborg, which is the Todd thing that he was doing, where he releases one figure with a Build-A-Figure every so often instead of as a wave.
Yeah, it's like 1 year. It takes like 1 year to get it.
To finish, right?
Yeah.
To finish the whole thing. And so, yeah, this collects the Wonder Woman, the Flash, Project Superman, the Flacco Superman. And,
yeah, that's what I got. I got that one.
Yeah, and the Aquaman, the ugly one, right? The screaming one.
Yeah.
So, but you get to build Cyborg.
And he's huge. Like, it's a big Cyborg figure. Like, I would say it's probably like 9 inches tall. It's a massive figure. Yeah.
Definitely looks like it from here on in regards to the legs there. But yeah, it's just part of that Target exclusive wave. And you get to get that finally out. Yeah, it has been a while, huh? It took a year.
Yeah, these Target exclusives always take a year. And then not only that, but probably within like 3 months, they're going to release the 5-pack. They always do every time.
Right. Yeah, just the whole complete set. Cool. All right, let's get into some of the new stuff here. They are releasing the 3 Jokers Sketch Edition Entertainment Earth exclusive. It's going to run you $30 here, and it's the classic Joker from that series. The creepier one. It's not the clown, or it's not the mobster. Or I think this one is the clown. It was like the mobster one and whatever, but it's more the classic one with the trench coat, crowbar. And honestly, I think they did a good job. And maybe it's just the fact that it's a trench coat, but I think they did a good job on the cell shading sketch edition of this one.
I agree. The only thing that I would say is, looking at the card art, I don't like that the shadow under his eyes is so straight on the sides. I wish it had been in like a tapered, like a curved. Because it's the hat, it's the hat shadow.
It's the brim.
Something looks off where it's like just a square. It looks like almost like glasses. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be like a shadow from a hat. It looks like glasses because of that space. So I wish they would have just went black curved all the way up.
Yeah,
that's better. But to be honest, I hate these sketch edition figures. I'm starting to hate them more and more. I was always trying to like get behind them, but the more they get released, the more I see them, I honestly hate them.
Yeah,
they're not for me.
Yeah, they're not for you, maybe. But I think it's just hard to do it well. Because a lot of times it feels like they're just throwing black paint onto the white figures. Mm-hmm. At least here, I feel like there's some sense to it. But yeah, it is just the sketch edition. They are doing the double release, where it's the 7,400 for the normal edition, which is still up for pre-order, and they are also going to be doing the autograph series, but this one isn't signed by McFarlane. It's going to be by the actual artist from the comic book, Jason Fabok. So that's cool.
Actually sick. Yeah, that's actually sick. That's cool. Actually cool.
Increase the price to $50 since it is the signed autograph series, with the back of the card there, of course. But like these, where they only limit them to 510 pieces, these have sold out, right? So.
That makes sense. Well, that's cool. I like that he's expanding, and hopefully he can get more, people, even authors or artists to come and do it for their comics.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Just especially if it's their, artwork.
Yeah, especially because like if you're collecting a DC Multiverse or really any McFarlane Toys figure, maybe by now you probably have like 1 or 2 McFarlane signatures. If you collect a bunch of DC Multiverse, and so now to get an opportunity to get a different signature, that's awesome.
And signed by the artist. Again, maybe you have a strong attachment to this character.
That's awesome.
So it's always something that, yeah, but Todd's always looking out for the fans, I think, there. All right, let's jump into it. We got the full wave plus some of the Aquaman 2. What is it called?
Lost Kingdom.
The Lost Kingdom. There we go. Here we have Aquaman looking all snazzy in his very, very classic inspired outfit, you know. So, but he comes $20 for just the base figure there. Tried it. Jason Momoa. Bad. And again, detailing out of the park.
Yep. I don't know. I actually don't like that card art though. I think the art sucks. Like, and I no disrespect, but whoever did that art, you suck, bro. Sorry.
I agree with you, especially where these are movie figures. Past movie figures have released with stills from the movie, right?
Yeah.
And that's, I agree. I 100% agree with you. We look here, just like, why can't we just get a still from the movie?
Well, not only that, but like, I'm not a digital artist, but I do know some about digital art. And to me, this looks like someone got a picture from the movie and
just traced over
there's
it?
a technique where they just trace over and fill in with the color. And to me, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like there's no artistic choices being made, no really artistic expression, or just choices. There's no artistic choices being made with this. It just looks like it's so flat.
Yeah, I agree. It's especially like in the face and stuff.
Exactly, the face is terrible, but the figure looks cool. I like the figure.
Figure looks cool. You are getting that trident, and yeah, I don't know. I think they did a really good job interpreting a more classic Aquaman.
It's just nice to get those colors. It's nice to get those colors. Than that, the Snyder was cool, but I like these colors better.
Yeah, just more Aquaman-y. Okay. There's that Aquaman in the first up. Next up, we are getting Black Manta. And this is what I'm excited for, man. This guy looks sick. Well, I think definitely, I don't know if I would say underused in the first movie. I think he was used appropriately in that first movie.
No, he was. He was used very appropriately, I feel like.
But to get now him as the main villain in this next movie, ooh, man, I'm excited. But $20, holding that line.
He's still like, and I love this figure. I actually really loved the Black Manta design, even in Aquaman 1, even though it's kind of modernish, it was still a great design. And now they're just going like the basically issue 1, right? The classic Black Manta look. Yeah, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah. The silver and the big blue eyes.
And look at that. You're getting a whole jetpack, flight stand, and flame effects, and it's still $20. That's crazy.
$20, man. I mean, everything you're getting here, it looks great. Again, the card art is art, not movie.
That's clip art, not art. That's clip art.
Yeah, I don't know why they went this way, man.
Dude, like I feel like there's so many talented digital artists that are like starving that you could like hire and they would do phenomenal work, right? Like I can name 10 off the top of my head. And for them just do like this basic clip art style art, man, that's trash.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm upset about these as well. Like, one thing that I liked that Todd was doing was putting these big on the back, right? But now we just get this really terrible stuff here. Whatever. Mm-hmm. All right, but there is Black Manta. Next up, we are getting a Target exclusive stealth suit Aquaman, and he comes with an exclusive little friend here, Topo, a little squid thing, a little squid torpedo thing. I'm not sure what it is. We'll find out, but a little bit of that translucent with paint on top. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. Ooh, that's actually cool. That's cool. I like that. And I like that you just get a random free giant octopus. Like, it's a good size.
Yeah, for sure. Now, maybe he attaches somehow. I don't know. But $20 still. $20 for this Topo.
Awesome.
And that stealth suit. But yeah. So, and again, the card art. Sorry. It's this whole wave.
But I think it's a good exclusive because it's probably going to be like the less used suit, right? And if you want it, you want it.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that they are releasing the regular stealth suit main line.
Oh, so just without the translucent?
Without the translucent, right? So if you don't want the translucent, that's fine. You don't need it. Great. If you want it, it's there for you, right? Again,
I'll take the translucent with the octopus. I'll take that one.
Yeah, with Topo. But here's the Aquaman with the stealth suit. Again, still $20. Comes with the trident, just in that all black Aquaman suit. Actually, look at his card art. I think they just cropped Topo out.
Let me see. Yeah, they did. They did. They just cropped Topo out.
They just cropped Topo out.
Yeah,
what the heck?
Hey. You know what? He's got to keep these figures $20. He's got to keep them $20. He's got to keep them $20. Never mind. The clip art's respectable. Never mind. Keep the card. keep the price $20. It's okay. I'll take the clip art.
Put more money into the figure and don't worry about the art.
Exactly. No, exactly. That's right. Okay. Honestly, actually.
But yeah, just another great Aquaman figure. Great detailing on the sculpt for these movie figures. All right. Next up, something I'm excited for. Look at this big old baddie right here, man. This here is King Kordax. And when I first saw it, I was like, man, what is this like ant tree sea monster thing? I don't know who he is, but King Kordax, man, looks sick.
Yeah, because it kind of reminds me, like, in Destiny, there was like one of the witches that had exactly like that, like her face kind of split open like that and she had that mouth. It looks like something of Destiny, but it also kind of makes me because if from the first one, there's like the trench people, remember the trench people?
Yes, yeah.
And they were gonna make that spin-off movie, The Trench, but they never did. But yeah, this thing looks phenomenal. Just not only because it's Aquaman figure, but just as a figure, I feel like you could put this in so many different things.
Yeah, like again, like it does. Yeah, I agree with you. It just has this cool mythic vibe to it, where it's just this, just this thing, this creature, this cryptid almost. But still $20 though, even though he's a little bit taller, he's filling up the box a little bit more. Really? Still $20 for King Kordax. Yeah, there's that art.
Honestly, yeah, this one out of the four, this is my favorite. This one.
Even better than Black Manta?
Yeah. Look at all the sculpt detail.
Yeah.
Black Manta's smooth. I like King Kordax.
All right, well, let's keep going because we got another monster friend here. This here is the Sunken Citadel Pirate. Yeah, definitely more of that trench vibe, right? But maybe a little more technologically advanced. $40 for this because it is a mega fig. So he's big boy. And
look at the art on this one. Like, this looks like movie art. You know what I'm saying? Or I can't see it very well. Let's see it.
There you go. It's not.
No, it's still the clip art, but it looks better, honestly.
Maybe because there's more shadows.
Because it's a creature too.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Because it's not realistic.
No uncanny valley.
Yeah. No, this is cool though. Because for anybody that collected DC Multiverse when Mattel had the license, so Mattel actually had the license when Aquaman 1 was released. So the original Aquaman 1 way for DC Multiverse, the Build-A-Figure was a trench soldier. And so, like, if you have that, I feel like it could go up as like giant trench creature. It would be awesome to have.
Here's the Sunken Citadel Pirate, and it looks like those little fins on his chest are articulated. See how they're down here?
It looks like it's like a ball joint. Yeah,
it's cool. So just a little bit of extra there. But yeah, mega fig, $40. Looking good.
Who doesn't love aliens? Who doesn't love monsters?
All right, let's keep going because it's not over yet. Todd has given us a vehicle of sorts. $30 for Storm the Seahorse. And man, this thing, it's in the trailer and it looks so cool. The paint apps on this, the Seahorse apps specifically, right? Not the armor's fine. But yeah, to get that blue teal, man, or the purple teal looks just amazing.
Yeah, that looks expensive, man. That looks expensive. The iridescent they got on the paint, like it looks great. And I like that he has this price point because we previously seen this $30 price point with like some of the bat cycles, not all of them. Some of the bat cycles were retailing for 20, but there was like a larger bat cycles that were 30. So I like there's like this like in between price point where he's not charging $40 for this, He could have, I feel like he could have, and it would have passed just fine, I think.
I agree, but I think he understands, right? Less articulated.
Yeah,
less articulation.
It's just a hunk of plastic.
Right, yeah, it's a little more stale. Like the tail rotates, maybe the head moves, but that's it, right? It's a vehicle. Like the bikes, the wheels move and the steering, moves. That's it. So yeah, $30 for Storm, and man, seeing Aquaman ride it, that's cool.
That is nice.
There he is. There it is in its packaging, just in like that classic vehicle box.
I think one cool thing about like the Megafig and the vehicle Storm is that when inevitably Figuarts or Mafex release their Lost Kingdom Aquaman, I feel like these things can fudge relatively well with those figures, especially the Mafex, right? Because Figuarts are a little bit smaller, but the Mafex for sure, like you could get the Storm or the Megafig and they would work.
And especially like the Storm, where it is a vehicle that's ridden and it's not necessarily like we don't have a reference point to how big a Seahorse is supposed to be. You could budget it, right? Yeah,
like that 1 inch is going to be negligible.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
There we go.
All right, let's just
and
keep going.
Right. And it's all right. Hey, they're saving money. They're saving money.
All right, let's keep going here. Todd also announced their Dune Part 2 figures. First up, and a little bit of a trend here. He went with the multi-packs for some reason. First up is a 2-pack of Paul Atreides and Fade Rauta Harkonnen. That's Austin Butler. That's the Austin Butler's character. $40.
Really? How do you even know he's in the movie? He's a new character then.
Yeah, he's he's a crazy. He's the one that he plays. Sting played him in the original movie. But
okay.
So we are getting like the newer Harkonnen body there for Fade, but Paul Atreides, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same.
Exactly the same, even the same knife, except for the knife has blood paint apps this time.
Right.
And of course, Paul Atreides, that is a new head sculpt and it just has blood. But honestly, I think the Paul Atreides head sculpt is worse than the first one. The Timothy Chalamet, like the other one was like okay, it wasn't great, but it was okay. This one is bad, honestly.
Yeah, and we're gonna see a trend here that I don't know what happened, but these head sculpts are no bueno, man. This one looks terrible.
Yeah, it does not look like Timothy.
No, but yeah, just the different paint apps on that original. I can't remember what their suits are called. Steel suits. Yeah. Steel suits. But here he is, and man, look, this thing looks creepy. This guy, it's like some Exorcist vibes. It does,
yeah.
You know, but I mean, he's a psycho. He's like a crazy person. So.
You can use that head sculpt for freaking custom from the zombies from I'm Legend.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know when he screams?
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
It does. Get a Will Smith figure. You get yourself.
Get a Deadshot, custom Deadshot, make an I'm Legend figure. They have Deadshot, yeah.
But yeah, a 2-pack there for $40, so $20 a figure. A little bit of a reuse, a little bit of some new stuff, and you do get like the blood, right, which it wouldn't normally get. Mm-hmm. And he's thrown in cards. He's thrown in those cards, man. He doesn't stop with that.
And to be honest, I actually like these cards. These cards have a nice design to them, and I like the curved edges. They look nice. Those cards look nice.
Okay. Then next up, another 2-pack. We have Gurney Halahek and Raban. So again, one of the good guys, bad guys kind of duo. And these guys come with a base and different weapons. Now we did get Raban, which is Drax. What's his name? Batista's.
Yeah, character. Dave Bautista. Yeah, he was the Bath for the first wave.
Right, he was the Bath, but we didn't get a Gurney. So nice to get the Josh Brolin character finally. And he comes with a base, comes with a cool whip, comes with a sword, and yeah, just looking cool. Cool little 2-pack.
And this one, I can see some Dave Bautista in there. I can see, I feel like I can see it in there.
I do see that.
And let me see the Josh Brolin one. Let me see the Josh Brolin head sculpt.
They could be pulling from last wave, right? From the first movie.
Yeah.
But here's the Brolin. Let's see if I can get a closer look. That's probably going to be our closest look.
Honestly, it's all right. I can see it. I can see it. Like, I feel like if you repainted the eyes, which are just G.I. Joe-ish, it's there.
Okay. Yeah. But it is nice to get Gurney because he is important.
Yeah, it looks nice. Looks cool.
But there is that 2-pack there. Let's keep going those are going to be normal releases. We do have a McFarlane Toys Store exclusive. We have Stilgar, which is Javier Bardem's character, and the Shisha Kil. And she's a female character. They both come with las guns. She's kind of friends with what's her name? Zendaya's character. And Stilgar, of course, is from the first movie. And again, a 2-pack with a base and some cool looking native guns, you know? Yeah,
and the Shikshakli character, I like the soft goods. I don't know. That just looks cool. That works for me. That looks good.
Yeah, you'll see I'm assuming, I don't know, but there might be a wiring in that.
There is. There is a wiring. Yeah, if you can see that curve right there that's holding still, that's a wire.
So that is nice. Yeah, and we'll see a little bit more of that on these figures as well, which might explain something. But as we get into it, but yeah, another 2-pack there from McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, and I believe I wasn't able to find a price on this, but I'm going to assume it's just the same as the other 2-packs.
Yeah,
$40. But I just wasn't able to confirm that price on that.
And I like that base a lot. I feel like that base could be versatile for a lot of things.
Oh yeah, it's just sand, right? Sand and rocks.
Yeah, it's just rocks.
I think it does. It does a good job there. All right. And then an Amazon exclusive 4-pack for Dune. You're getting Gurney plus Paul, and then Chani and Stilgar, kind of the main characters for them. And this one's going to run $70. So if you price them out at $20 each, getting a little bit of a discount there. But they also come with new weapons, new head sculpt for Timothée Chalamet, and those soft goods. There's Gurney, Josh Brolin's character. And
hey, I like that armor. That armor looks nice.
Yeah, the armor is new, right? The armor is exclusive to this set. Looking good. And then Chalamet comes with that soft goods, wrap around with the thumper, the thunk.
Yeah. I like that.
And
I like
then
that.
the worm hook.
The hook.
Worm hook, yeah. So.
And this Chalamet looks better. This looks better.
This Chalamet looks way better. Yeah, I agree. This one I think is where the design went, right? Because this is where he has the breathing apparatus for his suit, or the the moisture device for his suit. I think this is more of what Dune Part 2 was. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that other 2-pack. This, I think, is what the figure should have been in that 2-pack. But yeah, great accessories, and again, that soft goods, man.
And this one is like super unique. Oh, it looks so good. Like how it's just like drapes over, like it's not just a cape. Like right. I have so many ideas like what you can use that for different figures. It would look great.
Like some type of monastery monk sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Chani here with her worm weapons and also the soft good capes. Yeah, I agree with you, man. To get these soft goods with wiring in them, that's so cool. Because again, they are going to be versatile. And
on this one, what do you think? I don't think it looks like Zendaya.
From this angle, yes.
Zendaya's a really hard face, I feel like.
Yeah,
she's got a very unique structure.
She's got one that, she's like the Mark Hamill, can't get it right no matter what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
From this angle, sort of. This one, not as much, but it's probably just one of those faces. It's hard to translate.
Yeah.
All right, and then you're also getting Javier Bardem's Stilgar here with the bigger armor as well. And I see Bardem in this. I do see the actor in this.
Yeah, I do see that too. Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, I'd even do a wash on all the facial hair and the hair just to get a little more detailing out of it. Yeah, not too bad there. That's a 4-pack for Amazon, and you can you have a chance to receive a piece of Shani's costume.
What?
Oh.
That is so sick. I was like $70. It's a good price. Maybe I'll get it. Now for sure I want to get it. What the heck? That's sick.
Yeah, so Amazon exclusive at $70 for these 4 figures. Looking great.
Okay, wait. We gotta go back to that. Okay, Todd is so genius. Like his marketing ploys and his I think he knows what will itch collectors to sell more product. I feel like this gets me as a collector, not only because let's say you'd just be a nice piece to have with your Dune collection, but even then it offers a chance to recoup some of your money that you sold. So it's a win-win whether you like it or not.
That's true. That's
crazy.
You could get that.
I want to see more of that. Todd, do more of that. That's sick.
Do you remember Interstellar? If you picked up the Blu-ray, the first initial wave had cuts, had a single frame from the IMAX reel.
Yeah. I do remember that. I seen that. So
that's kind of what they're doing here,
Oh my gosh! Imagine if he did that with a DC movie, a piece of Batman's cape. Oh my gosh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, oh, that'd be nuts, dude. That would be pretty crazy. People go crazy over that.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, let's get into the single releases. Which, interesting. This is the first time we're seeing Todd bump his prices up. The single releases are going to be $23. He has finally moved away from that $20 price point. Not sure why now on these, but this wave single release are going to be $23. Even though the multi-packs come in bundled with a cheaper price point, for some reason these single releases are going to be $23. But here is Shani. She comes with a different soft goods cape, different hairstyle, different blade. I do like the little piece in the middle. Just little charms or really normal wooden things or sand things, but a different base as well.
I don't think that this is going to be the trend moving forward. I just think the $3 is priced in because of the soft goods and because of the base, right? So if you look at most $20 figures, they come with that plastic black circle base, right?
Right. And here you're getting a full dial piece.
Yeah, almost. So I don't think this is from here on out. It's gonna be 23, especially because if you were just looking at the Aquaman wave, those are all 20, right?
They're all 20.
So I just think this is a Dune specific thing, and I almost felt like he wanted to do soft goods, but to do that would charge a little bit more. But he's like, I don't want to do like 21, 22, so just add a more deluxe base, and I can charge $3 more, and we're good.
Justify it that way. I agree. That's yeah. I bet that's how he's seeing it, because it is a non-traditional base there.
Non-traditional base and the soft goods. And if you think about when he did the soft goods on that Bane, it was $25, right?
Yeah.
He factored in the soft goods. And it would be impossible to do these figures without the soft goods. Like, you can't do that plastic just because the suit is already so thick.
Right. Yeah. To put another piece of plastic on top of that would be a lot.
No, he made the right move, and I'll pay that $3 extra.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. All right, and then here we have Emperor Shaddam. This is what's his face? Christopher Walken's character. Does that look like Christopher Walken?
He's like Christopher Walken's mom, dude. That's his mom coming out in her bathrobe.
This is interesting here. 23 for the Emperor in a fully gowned body. What's underneath that? I don't know.
I want to know. I want to know what's underneath that.
I would hope at least like a fully, like, not necessarily detailed, but like a full rubber, like, human shape. Because Todd tends to do this where he takes, if they're like wearing like a vest, he'll just rubberize the vest and internalize the articulation, and it's all just hollow, right? Would he do that with soft goods?
No,
I don't think so.
No,
right?
It has to be solid because there'd be no structure. No. Okay. But this one's also 23, right?
Yes, 23.
Okay, there's a lot of soft goods. Makes sense.
I mean, not like it's not cut, special. It's just literally a poncho.
There's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah, I do agree with you. All right, but there's the Emperor.
And you've never heard of the Christopher Walken tax? Dude, guy got get paid.
Oh my God. He's getting paid regardless. All right, next up, we have the Fade Rathaus. Part of that, he was part of that 2-pack. Here you get Austin Butler in a more relaxed with soft goods as well.
Okay, now seeing this one and the Timothy Chalamet, honestly, it's just because the screen faces that screwed up the sculptors or the paint apps or whatever. Because this looks like Austin Butler to me.
Yeah,
like when he's in freak mode in this movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what that 2-pack is.
It was the screaming, because they're both screaming.
Chalamet isn't screaming.
His mouth's open. If you look at the picture, his mouth's wide open. Like,
okay.
That was what I'm saying. The open mouth is screwing up the sculpt. That's what it is. Because this looks good.
Yeah, these
honestly, I think this is the best face sculpt out of all the Dune figures. I think.
Yeah, so with like the lip and the eyebrows, man, I think they just did a really good job on that. Yeah, proportion wise, they did a good job. But yeah, there he is, 23 for that friend there, all black Harkonnen with the soft goods cape.
Yeah, looking at these pictures like side by side and the card art, this is the best likeness they got out of all the figures. This is straight up the best likeness. This is nice. That's a nice figure.
Let's keep it going. Here is the $23 Paul Atreides. Now, you'll notice different soft goods from the 4-pack, as well as a shawl, cape, hood thing as well. Gets that better Chalamet head sculpt, the actual Part 2 one with the breather there. But yeah, to get double layer soft goods here, 2 separate pieces in different colors. And it's like different from the exclusive, so that's nice too.
Yeah.
And that deluxe base, of course.
And deluxe base, heck yeah, okay.
Yeah, this Paul Atreides is looking good. Good.
Is that the last one for the Dune stuff?
That would be it. That's gonna be it.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna say is, honestly, I'm very, very, very surprised that Dune even got figures for the second movie. The first, like the figures for the first wave did so poorly, and me and you kind of talked about it previously.
Yeah.
We were like, you would think they would do good, but like, because Dune has a really cult following, but
yes,
we were saying like it just the communities don't match up, right? Where collectors maybe are not into Dune, and Dune fanatics don't really collect action figures. We were saying,
yeah,
because I'm just surprised that they got it because they sold so terribly.
I agree. Like those were like every single one of those was available, still is available, and made it to discount stores.
Yeah, I got the Ross 4-pack for $40.
Yeah, I mean,
I got the Ross 4-pack. Actually, it's Ross 5-pack. Ross 5-pack because you
right, the build figure. Yeah, yeah. So, for sure, interesting that they got a number 2. But I think if you look at it, where you already have the molds for most of these figures, you're just adding a few things. You're not creating fresh stuff, and maybe Warner Brothers or Legendary's like, yeah, just make more toys.
But is it Warner Brothers Legendary or just Legendary?
I think it's just Legendary now.
It used to be WB, because that's what I was thinking. Where like the
Yeah.
$23 price point also is coming from, is that maybe he was like, okay, I need an extra value because these guys are charging me more for the license. I honestly think this is probably an expensive license because I thought it was WB Legendary, but it's just Legendary probably.
I think they've separated now. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think they have. Like Legendary is its own thing now, and they're big. They're big.
Yeah.
So maybe it is the licensing fee. All right, but that'll. Yeah, go for it.
I just guess it's surprising.
Oh yeah, a very surprising wave too for dude. All right, but that'll do it for McFarlane, man. Knocking it. Oh, just hitting it so hard this week, man. I was very impressed of all the stuff you put out. It was a lot. All right, let's just do a quick update for the HasLab. Last time we checked in on it, we were at 4,576 backers with 39 days left to go. We are now at 4,918 backers with 32 days to go.
That's slow for a week.
So very, very slow. Yeah. Previous growth was 775. It's now down to 342. Barely under that halfway mark. We'll see what happens. It's probably
there's still a lot of race to run. There's still
a lot of days left. And it's just probably going to be slow and steady. And then of course that big surge at the end will happen, and we'll see how it goes. If you guys want a full breakdown on the Marvel Legends Giant Man HasLab, go ahead and click in that top right corner. But yeah, it's slow and steady right now. We'll see how it goes.
It'll get there.
Yeah, I'm not worried. All right, let's jump over to G.I. Joe. It was G.I. Joe Friday, and they released a couple Python Patrol figures. They gave us a Cobra Officer, Cobra Copperhead, and a Televiper with a Cobra Flight Pod, which is the Trouble Bubble. So a second chance at Trouble Bubble if you didn't get one, or if you maybe didn't like the color scheme, you can get it in the Python Patrol. First, let's talk about here the Cobra Officer in the Cobra Patrol color scheme. I do like that green. It's very, venomous. So I think it fits with the whole, Cobra team.
Mm-hmm.
Cool little satchel on the back, carries weapons, great helmet. We've seen a lot of this stuff before. It's of course just a repaint for the.
One thing I love is the crisscross hatch pattern that almost like mimics how scales would look on a snake. I think that's really ingenious of that. It looks really nice. And with all these three being just like recolored troopers, at first I was like going to be hating on it, but then it's like, then I buy every single repainted clone trooper and I'm excited. So I bet like Joe's fans who are super fans, right? Because we're just kind of more casual fans. Yeah. They're probably super excited about this. So I do think this is cool for the Joe community.
Speaking of that webbing here, we're getting a little bit more of it on that green and yellows. And this one looks cool.
Yeah, and this one's kind of using like more of like that scuba diver helmet. It's using the scuba diver, the blue one.
Mm-hmm. And the Joe team just knows what they're doing, man, with reuse, with repaints. And they always put in more value, I think, on their figures.
Yeah, because even that gun, that pistol he's holding is very relatively new with the scope.
Oh yeah, the golden gun there.
Yeah.
It comes with that satchel to store, of course, all this weapons looking great there. And then the Televiper, or the Trouble Bubble. Yeah, in a way, I think cooler paint scheme. It's not as bland. The purple and gray was great. This red and yellow just pops better, and the black bubble, I think that's just I don't know. I like this color scheme a whole lot better. Yeah, you get him with, of course, a pilot. He's there calling him out. But yeah, I really dig this Trouble Bubble, man. I personally like them. I like the Trouble Bubble.
I don't like it, but it's cool enough, right? I like this color scheme. Yeah,
I like it. Yeah. I like the vehicle itself. But cool just to let the fact that they are doing that too. I mean, is this the first repainted vehicle? No, they've done Baroness's bike before, right? Where they repainted that.
Yeah, and they've also done Duke's bike. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, the Tiger Force bike. Yeah. So it's good to see more vehicles just coming out in different color schemes and get those vehicles in for your G.I. Joes. All right, there we go, friends. Just a quick little Cobra Friday for the G.I. Joe team. Yeah. All right, let's jump over to Mezco. Mezco's starting to do their MezCon. We have here a 1/12 collective Slugfest. And this little, from what I could tell, he's a shorter person. But he does come with a light up feature for his mask, which I think is so cool. You get this mask and you also get another mask here, but he comes with like a mechanic suit. and all sorts of accessories in regards to his hands and it's Mezco.
Yeah, I think what's really cool too is if you've kind of been collecting any like Rumble Society Mezco figures, they come with like mini comics in them. And if you read those mini comics, they'll have like characters that we don't have figures yet. And so this guy actually appeared first in like one of those mini comics from the Rumble Society.
Really?
And so it's cool now to see that he's finally getting like his character. So like he was a character in the comics, but now he's got his figure now.
That is so cool. And here is also a B3 Go. It's an arachnodoodle mech pet with 6 points of articulation and a hinged jaw. So he gets a little doggy for himself.
And I actually love, I mean, of course I don't like the price point because the Rumble Societies run, for some reason, it blows my mind that they run higher than their licensed products. It makes no sense to me. But I love the Rumble Society figures just from like an artistic and creative standpoint because they're just unique characters and they're just unique. Cool toys. This is like some grease monkey, mechanic, and it's just like it's cool.
Some augmented mechanic. $100 for this slugfest here, but you do get a different head sculpt, and that hand, man, that drilling hand is pretty sick.
It's cool. That is cool.
But here
like to do an animation, like have somebody punching him and then him absorbing the fist and eating it.
Yeah,
that'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be cool.
But here we go. Yeah, 2 different heads to light him up. A couple of sets of hands. You get a little working hammer, an anvil, chain, like real metal chain. His pet dog, and of course his go-go juice there.
His go-go juice.
His moonshine. Yeah, again, I agree with you, man. Very creative, very unique figures. And I guess if you're a fan and you're following the story, you're probably hyped to get more figures from that book.
Yeah.
All right. And then they also did some reveals. No like official solicitation. I don't have price points on these guys here. First up is a Void Cadet Gomez. Basically a Darth Vader, Sith Gomez.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get sued for this. I feel like Mezco's big enough where I don't know. That's scary. I don't know. That's crazy that they can get away with this.
I mean, they're not using Darth anywhere. They're calling him a Void Cadet. I mean, he has a laser sword,
and he's all black with the black cape. Yeah,
he's all black.
I guess.
I don't know. I mean, Spaceballs exist and they didn't get sued.
Yeah.
Also, what I'm excited for from this reveal, they are doing a Rumbler, the reinforced urban military battle land rig, a full 1/12 scale SUV, armored SUV. I'm excited to what the price point is on this. That's what I'm excited. I don't know. They didn't announce it for the reveals.
Dude,
I want to see the price point on this.
Mezco has terrible price points. No, and I'm not excited for this because I just feel like you can get like even an RC car that would fudge with your 1/12 figures. Like there's 1/12 RC cars, right?
Right.
That you could modify and hollow out and put a figure in if you wanted to and customize it. So, and I just know that this is going to be expensive as heck. Trust me.
More expensive than Engine of Engines.
Probably just about the same price, $350.
See, that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see what this price is out at and how the community reacts to it.
You know what? You're right.
After HasLab, after the
that is very exciting.
Yeah.
Right. Just for the haters like me, for all the haters and the apologists to battle against each other, that's going to be a fun video. That's going to be a fun fight. Yeah, you're right. That's going to be, when they drop that price, it's going to be interesting.
That's what I'm excited for, to see how people are going to react. Because, yeah, this is the second vehicle, high quality vehicle that will be released. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's it from
now I'm hyped. Now I'm hyped for the Rumble. Now I'm hyped.
Get you. Just tune in for the fight, right? Ding ding. All right, let's jump over to SH Figure Arts. They are giving us from One Piece here a Trafalgar D Water Law. Just kind of filling up that One Piece line, man.
And man, they are filling it out. Like I saw a display that they had, I don't know at what show, but it had basically all, the figures that have been released and upcoming figures. And it just looks so amazing. Like, even if you're like a casual fan, they're doing these figures complete justice. The characters, like the detail, the articulation, everything. There's nothing to complain about, I think, with this line.
And I feel like they've been coming out pretty quick too. Like one after another,
Glad that you mentioned that, because I feel like One Piece is getting more love than even Naruto. Like, what is going on? True. What is happening? True. Like, I need to know, because this better not water down. No, John. Naruto's got to be bigger than One Piece. I don't know if that's true, but I feel it is just because of quality wise, right? If people look at side by side the shows, people know Naruto's quality.
But but you've said it yourself. One Piece fans are different.
Oh, you're right. Because they're delusional. Because like there's like Naruto fans. No, trust me. There's like Naruto fans that are like, oh, Naruto's so good if it didn't have the fillers. Whereas like One Piece, literally more than 50% of the show is like freaking filler. They're just like, dude, just wait till you get to episode 1,000. The fight is sick.
Right. Yeah.
They're like, you just gotta go into 1,000. Just gotta get episode 1,000.
They're different. Yeah. Maybe the SH figures like, ooh, yeah, everyone's picking them up no matter what, right?
That's true. No, they are good though. They are good. Like, just look at that. The articulation.
Hinge is double everything, pinless. You get that cool cape, sword, and paint looks amazing on it. Yeah, just stellar job for sure. It's SH Figure Arts, man. Yeah, they're always going to knock it out of the park here. All right, and then they also announced they are going to be doing some Tekken figures. So picking up more of the fighting games. Tekken is a little more stylized, of course, a little bit baggier pants is what I like to call them. But first up here, they're giving us Jin Kazama, and this was previewed at the Tokyo show that they're currently at.
Okay, then that's where I saw the One Piece display because it was just barely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, looks cool, looks great. I'm not too familiar with Tekken, but it does look like a cool fighter.
That hair though, they got that Sasuke hair going, and just like the overall, the amount of paint on that jacket, right? That looks clean.
Yeah, clean lines. I do like the character as well. Like,
yeah, it's a good character design.
All right, and then last up for SH Figure Arts here, they picked up they're doing their Berserk figures. Got Griffith and normal Guts. Here we have Guts in the full Hound Berserk armor. So he's got the hood up. He's feral. He's just gonna kill everything in full Berserk mode. So,
that's really cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. It's good to see more of the Berserk figures. I'm only recently became a Berserk fan, mainly because Gem Mint wouldn't shut up about him. But after learning about Berserk and been reading him, it's a really cool story.
Yeah, and it's just honestly nice to see old 90s anime. Because I don't know, it's just a different, because there's a different breed, there's CGI, there's no CGI whatsoever, so there's no shortcuts. Where I feel like a lot of modern anime now, it's just becoming more and more money hungry. Where I'm seeing more and more CGI in the anime industry, and it kind of sucks. Whereas 90s, it's like nothing, it's just pure art.
I think Attack on Titan is a good example of that. Initially all the Titans are just normally drawn, and now they're just digitize it. Mm-hmm. It's I don't know. It is what it is.
It's terrible, yeah. Even towards the end of Naruto Shippuden, they had
really
CGI, yeah.
Some of the final battle stuff, yeah.
No, nothing. Thankfully, nothing. It was just for some fillers. Thankfully, nothing from the manga, right? So the manga is still beautifully intact, but the filler episodes. yeah. But one thing I will say about this that's interesting is recently Figma, out of the sudden, out of the blue, put up a Griffith and Guts reissue, almost as if almost as if like they saw Figure Arts doing it and they're like, oh well, if you like ours better, here's an opportunity for it. I don't know, it's kind of like a sly, sketchy move. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's shady for sure, because it's also like, because these figures are going up for pre-order. Figma probably has that stuff ready to ship, so it's like, you want to Berserk figured out?
It's still going up for pre-order.
Oh, okay, still
just because they still get they want to get how much they should order, right? But still, those figures were sold, they never reissued them, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, there's really not anything big going on in the Berserk. Really, there's no
new manga stuff's coming out, but
but not something that's
no movies
to warrant a re-release of those figures, right?
I agree.
Something really big, and so it just seemed like they were I don't know. I feel like always Figure Arts and Figma are kind of at odds with each other because they're the biggest Japanese toy companies, right?
Right.
That make at least 112 figures for that matter.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. That is very interesting.
It's funny, yeah.
Kind of get their bull in the fight there.
Yeah.
All right, let's take it around the net, friends. We got some fun things here. This is a little bit late, but found it. Hiya Toys is doing a 1/12 John Rambo figure. Soft goods with a base body there, and this looks like Sylvester Stallone. Not bad. And Hiya is just starting to enter this 1/12 scale realm here.
Sick. I love that they are.
Yeah, me too. I think this is going to be great. And to start off with soft goods, weapons, likeness, to hit it, everything. is great. But man, look at that John Rambo face, man. I love this John Rambo face, dude.
No, it's really good. I think because Haya, they've always done like a really good job with their 3.25 inch line. Like if you got their exquisite minis, like their Predators or Aliens, whatever, they've always been highly detailed. And so I feel like this can be a competitor to a Mezco and even Figure Arts, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like a higher end figure, and maybe it will force Mezco to bring down prices. Because even though I love Mezcos, I think they're overpriced.
Right. Okay.
But hopefully Haya comes in good, man.
But yeah, here's everything you're getting: RPG, sniper, assault rifle with grenade launcher, his bow and arrow, a quiver, grenade, Molotovs, blades, all sorts of heads. Like this is Mezco level 1/12 stuff here is what we're talking about. And with those soft goods, 3 different head sculpts, 6.3 inches, right? It's that 1/12 perfect scale. And yeah, I am very excited for this John Rambo. I believe it's $90 for this figure, and I'm thinking about picking this up, honestly.
Yeah, and this is actually the second John Rambo that they've released. Like they released like just like a one with the white tank top. But
okay.
This one, yeah, it looks, and $90. It makes sense with the amount of soft goods because you're in that jacket,
Jacket, pants, tank, right? Yeah.
I freaking love that hair. The hair on Rambo is so good. Yeah, that 80s poofy mullet.
Mullet, man, yeah. It looks great. So I am excited about this figure. Haya Toys. We'll see what else they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would look cool to display, like, with like if you had like a Mafex Terminator and then put it with your like or like your Arnie, what's the Arnie's character in Predator?
Oh boy. I can't remember.
You know what I'm talking about though, right? Yeah.
What's his name?
Dutch. Put it Dutch.
Yeah.
Dutch. Put like those 3 together. That's like a nice 80s action movie display.
That would be pretty cool. All right, but there we go. There's that Rambo. And to finish up our show off, just something that I personally am excited for. I love Metal Slug. I've always loved that. Like,
I know you play that game for hours.
Franchise. It's fun. But Civil Action Figures is just some independent company. It has been authorized by the actual creator. So this isn't no bootleg, no third party here. No third party, as Trevor would say, 1/6 shooting calls them turd party instead of third party.
He's a hater.
I know, he's a hater. But yeah, so officially sanctioned. We're getting a Haiku Taro. It is like very Metal Slug, right? Look at the feet, very accentuated. The heads are big bulbs. But I'm excited to see more of these. If this line continues, man, I'm excited to see all those characters.
If I remember correctly, Metal Slug 3 is the best, right?
Yeah, Metal Slug 3
Metal Slug 3 is the best, if I remember correctly. Like, that game was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So, but yeah, so cool to get a 1/12 scale here, fully articulated Metal Slug figures. I never would have thought I would see Metal Slug figures, action figures. All right, so that's going to be it for our show today. And we'll let John go ahead and take it away, tell you how to enter our giveaway.
Today we are announcing our Road to 1,000 subscribers giveaway. In this giveaway, we're going to give away one lucky subscriber, their choice, this figure or this. So we're looking at a Migs Mayfield, as well as Art Commander Havoc. All right, and once we have reached our goal of 1,000 subscribers, we will pick a global winner across all of our weekly podcast episodes. So make sure you're commenting down each week for multiple entries into the giveaway. Be sure that you are subscribed to our channel if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our content here. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to show some love and smash that like button. All right, let's head back to the pick of the weeks.
All right. Josh, what do you think in your pick of the week is?
What is it called? I don't know what it's called. It's the DC Multiverse, like Witch King. The guy, the one that looks like from Destiny.
King Kordax.
King Kordax is going to be my pick. I think that figure, I don't know. Okay, something I'll say about DC Multiverse is sometimes I think something about the way the limbs lay or the proportions on the limbs, they don't look right sometimes. But this one looks right to me. And I love the detail. And I feel like the head sculpt is phenomenal. King Kordax, sick.
Our King Kordax. Yeah, he is pretty cool. Yeah, just such a cool creature, you know. Mm-hmm. And you get a cool trident too.
Yeah.
But yeah, King Kordax. Man, for me, honestly, there was a lot of McFarlane stuff and a lot of Aquaman stuff, rightly so, right? I do love Dune. I'm one of those rare unicorns that likes Dune and action figures. But I don't know, where we weren't really getting anything too new. We are getting some cool like iterations of figures and some cool accessories on those. Not really feeling those. As I was thinking about it though, it is gonna have to be John Rambo. High Toys John Rambo.
The John Rambo. It is nice.
I think it's just so cool to get that classic 80s action movies. Maybe they do more, right? Maybe they give us a Dutch. Maybe they give us who knows what they'll give us. Maybe a Jean-Claude Van Damme figure along the line.
That'd be sick.
Dude. I'd take a True Lies Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would take a True Lies. They're not gonna
make a True Lies.
Wait, hold on. Jamie Lee Curtis is True Lies.
They're not gonna make a True Lies figure. No, they're not.
That's James Cameron movie. That's a James Cameron movie. All right. They'll do it. They'll do it. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Rambo for my pick of the week here, friends. So all right, let us know down below. Of course, as always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.